Kosi Nation. Bafethu, sanibonani. And to come back to Football Trends with me, OQP. I hope nifuthumele lapha emakhaya ngoba kuyabanda bafethu. Kuyabanda kuthiwa nje khicikile laphana Eastern Cape. But yeah, we are not there. We are not there. We are here to talk about at least 3 things on this video that you need to know about. So yeah, nje ungayenza nje lokho ojwayele ukwenza, ukulike video, and also mangabe this is your first time, seeing Football Transit QP, just don't forget to subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification so that next time when I post a new video, you will get notified and be able to watch that video. Starting with Dennis Kibo and Jean Charles, which is a player recently, even Coach Nozdin Nabi himself spoke about and said, no, I'm impressed by that number 10. Jersey number 10, which is, I believe is an attacking midfielder. Or, yeah, 15 goals in 15 games. On paper, it's looking good, but asas, so I'm not going to be skeptical or anything. According to the latest, the rumors, this is not confirmed news, Buffett. Rumors, it looks like Simba SC are reluctant to give us those players. They are not looking to sell them. Jean Charles and Dennis Kibu, the 2 players, are not being sold. So those are the rumors that I had for you in terms of Jean Charles and also Dennis Kibu. Please be careful. Now, let's move on, Buffet 2. There is a player in Mzansi who has been offered both to Kaizer Chiefs and also Orlando Pirates, amabhakaniya ezimnyama ngenkani nale ke na kubafana Trula Maxolo. Yeah, looking at what is happening, the player is known as Rowan Human. He plays lapana Mazulu FC, and yeah, that's where coach Atazwana is currently, and he's been doing exceptionally well. This just shows you, sometimes we can blame the coaches at Nashorena, but necessarily it's not the coach's fault. It's sometimes the players, because even Coach Zwanenai, he was one of the coaches who complained. They play, and once they score a goal, they think the game is done, and their mentality has not changed. Even now, we still see the same mentality, except for the cup games. That's where we see a different Kaizer Chiefs. But in the league, they think you score 1 goal and then it's done. Doesn't matter what they think they've won the match. It's like they become tired, which is something that we've seen. And he has complained about this. Nabi also complained about this. And yeah, even Nami Kadile Ngayo, even some of you at home have cried about the fact that they score 1 goal and think it's Christmas. It's done. It's the end of the game. They're waiting for the final whistle because Bonaba Koril. Rowan Human is the player that is being represented by the agent, which offered the player to both Kaizer Chiefs and Orlando Pirates. Now, those agents did not talk too much because they are not on social media. Probably they are not exposing in the but so far, as we know, is that the player has been offered to Chiefs and the Pirates. And njengoba ngisho, Jita is an attacking midfielder. Ngumnyaka savuma. This season, I think he scored 3 goals with 5 assists, which is looking good. That's the reason why they are sitting at number 6 or 7, not like us last call. So, ziyabuya bafethu, but other than that, also too, those are some of the players that are being sold. And kumbule leyankinga leya thiwa in nan, but mayiphela nje inyanga, this end of June, contract yakhe does expire, and since he's a 24-year-old, uh, yeah, it's something. It's something. And according to the sources, they say, Usutu and also Rowan could not meet, the agreement in terms of a new contract. They could not make sure Uti they meet somewhere, when it comes to something new for him. So now he's looking to move forward and play for other games, other teams. Isn't this Vananalezo? So he's also a versatile player. He can also play Lapana left wing and also a central midfield, which, yeah, that is good. He's been performing. I think he's a good player. Now, to be honest with you guys, these are one of the players where we say, no, this is a good player, but I'm not too sure whether he's a good player for us. To be honest, Tina, we need a different kind of hybrid. We need a hybrid, actually, a different kind of hybrid with this guy, Human. He's a great player, but I'm not too sure whether we can sign him or not. So that will be up to Chiefs and how they do things, because clearly they do things in a different way, in a different manner. Now I've heard Utepang Moremi currently is in advanced talks with Orlando Pirates. So you can see Pirates doesn't just sign anyone just for the sake of signing. They sign different players, to be honest. Okay, let's not talk about that, because it's like we are repeating the same thing over and over again. And then now, let's talk about the striker coach. Yo, this guy just offered himself to us, Bafetu. He says, yeah, now he can help the team because currently we are struggling to score goals. Now, we've emphasized and talked about Indaba, his striker coach, from even before we signed Coach Nazin Nabi. We've been crying and begging, no, we need a striker coach. Now, with um, the assistant coaches that are there, two assistant coaches, we have Khalil Ben Yusuf and also Cedric Kaze. Those two assistant coaches, one of them surely does know to do the right work when it comes to attacking. They have to be, because for some reason it doesn't make any sense. We can't have two assistant coaches who do the same thing. No. One of them must be a specialty in something, and the other one must be a specialty with something else. For example, I love how Khalil Ben Yusuf coaches the team. They respect him, to be honest. They respect him, and there's that fear that I feel like Abachita Bamhlonipa, to the point of it, they are not just respecting him, but also they're scared of this coach, which is Coach Khalil Ben Yusuf. With Nabi, I'm not too sure whether maybe a Pakistani on the dressing room or what is happening, because some things we are not privy to that information. You understand? So Collins Besuma Otiena, no, I can help the team, help the team succeed, because as a matter of fact, he has worked with some of the teams, Koni team, I think it's Pretoria something, where he coached, and yeah, Pretoria Callis, he managed to help the team, score 12 goals in 11 games, which definitely that is impressive. And then also Uspani Lilagu, Skukuna United, Venda FC. So these are some of the teams that he worked with after retiring and then becoming a professional coach. So yeah, since Etienne, PSL club, of course. Now, mind you guys, he was asked, are you willing to coach a PSL team? Now, I don't know whether this question is a Anjani and how it came about and how it came to be. And I will tell you something later on after what he said. He said, PSL club, of course, Kose for life. At my peak, I could be solving their current goal scoring crisis. I'm a striker coach, so I'm available to help any team. One of the best, when it comes to the striking department, because I believe 2004, 2003, 2004, 2005 season, that's where he was playing and scored a total of something goes, there is something goes, which is a lot. Now you're looking at the guy and you're like, yeah, definitely we need him and we need to sign him so that he can help the team. I'm not too sure whether he is going to be able to do that because track record is not proving. And there's something that I'm gonna tell you guys right now. Being the best player or the best striker doesn't automatically make you the best teacher or the best coach. You understand? There's certain things we have to leave to other people, for example, we've seen some of the legends, the greatest players in the world, becoming coaches and then they did not succeed. And also we've seen a coach like Ushabi Alonso becoming a coach, and so far he's been doing wonders. Now I'm waiting to see what he's going to do with Real Madrid, but definitely he's been doing wonders. So yeah, maybe we might take the risk and jump, but I don't think it's possible because already we have two assistant coaches. We have Machi Safi, which is the fitness coach, and then also we have goalkeeper coach. So that is a lot. That is a lot. I don't think Kaizer Chiefs will be willing to pay for Umbesuma to come and work at National because already we are in crisis. So we can't sign players because Mali Nana, even though I don't think that is true, but it's fine. It's fine. Let's move on from there. So for me, I'm not too sure, guys. I'm not too sure, but corner, it would have helped. Maybe, maybe not. So you understand, Uti, this thing, it's like going back and forth when it comes to, signing a striker coach at Kaizer Chiefs. But other than that, corner, we do need help, to be honest. But I'm not too sure what is happening with Kaizer Chiefs currently. We are going to wait and see as time goes on because now we are on day 9 and doesn't no forward players have been signed, but there's another striker who just linked himself with us. There's a lot of players that are linking themselves with Kaizer Chiefs, and it's so annoying and boring at the same time because we are waiting to see, some of the best players being signed, but unfortunately things are not happening that way. So we are going to see as time goes on. This striker ngifuna ukukhuluma ngaye, ngizokhuluma ngaye if ever there's something important that we need to talk about, and then just to add him and be a topic for another day. For now, guys, I believe this is it. Please nimphathe ngubo niphuze itiya nibe right nje emakhaya bafethu kuyabanda kungenzeka nje lesinow lesi sifike nangapha eGauteng so far, but asazi.